These slides are about Newton rings. It is the method of observing the interference in the light waves. So it is an interference pattern caused by the reflection of light between two surfaces, a spherical surface and an adjacent flat surface. If m is the integer and lambda is the wavelength, then we can say that the interference between the waves is constructive if path difference between them is m into lambda, and the wave interference destructively if the path distance between them is m plus half lambda. If we take the monochromatic light and observe the Newton rings obtained, we will get a series of concentric alternating bright and dark rings, centered at the point of contact between the two surfaces. And we will get the ring pattern of rainbow colors because the different wavelengths of light interfere at different thickness of the air layer between the surfaces. In Newton rings, the bright ones are obtained through constructive interference between light rays reflected from both surfaces, and the destructive interference is responsible for the dark rings. Also, the outer rings are spaced more closely than the inner ones. When a plano-convex lens with its convex surface is placed on a plane glass sheet, an air film gradually increasing thickness outward is formed between the lens and the sheet. The thickness of film at the point of contact is zero. The interference effect is due to the combination of ray 1 reflected from the flat plate with ray 2 reflected from the curved surface of the lens. Ray 1 undergoes a phase change of 180 degrees upon reflection because it is reflected from a medium of higher refractive index, whereas ray 2 undergoes no phase change because it is reflected from a medium of lower refractive index. So the constructive and destructive interference obtained respectively. The contact point O will be dark because ray 1 undergoes a 180-degree phase change upon external reflection, that is the flat surface, and the ray 2 undergoes no phase change upon internal reflection, that is the curved surface. So the interference will be destructive here. If we summarize, we can say that Newton rings are formed due to interference between the light waves reflected from top and bottom surfaces of air film formed between the lens and glass sheet. An air film of varying thickness is formed between the lens and the glass sheet. When a light ray incident on the upper surface of the lens, it is reflected as well as refracted. When the refracted ray strikes the glass sheet, it undergoes a phase change of 180 degrees on reflection.